Stop adding sugar into your coffee. Instead, try one of these 4 coffee drinks that will elevate your coffee drinking experience if you're someone who loves sweet coffees. I have recommended these 4 coffee drinks to most of my customers for the 6 years I've worked as a barista, and most of them have liked them. Each of these 4 coffee drinks is unique and amazing, making it the ideal coffee drink for you. The only thing that you're going to need is to know the difference between each of them so that you can make the right choice of coffee drink for you. The first drink is going to be the hot caramel latte. The next will be the hot vanilla latte and the hot Spanish latte, and the last drink is the most popular one, which is going to be the hot Cafe Mocha. These are the 4 most popular sweet coffee drinks that you will find in most of the coffee shops. And this is the reason why I believe these 4 coffee drinks will elevate your coffee drinking experience. Working as a barista, I've seen many people struggling to find the right coffee drink. Most of the time, they will end up adding lots of sugar into their coffee, trying to make it sweet. But also adding sugar into your coffee is a struggle. When you're stirring the sugar into your coffee, it's going to end up spilling. Or most of the time, the sugar is not going to fully dissolve, which will give you a bad experience when you're drinking your coffee. This is why I've made this video, so that I can show you how each of these coffee drink is made, the key ingredients that each of them contain, which will determine the taste that you should expect if you're ordering for this coffee drink. So by the end of this video, you will know the difference between each of these 4 coffee drinks and how you can properly order them in a coffee shop. So without wasting time, let's dive in with our first coffee drink, which is going to be the hot caramel latte. When making a hot caramel latte, it's a combination of a caramel syrup, a shot of espresso, and well-steamed milk. I am going to be using 8-ounce glass for all the 4 coffee drinks. Then measure 30 ml of the caramel syrup. This will determine the sweetness of the hot caramel latte. So if you need a much sweeter caramel latte, you need to increase on the amount of the syrup. Then prepare for the double shot of espresso for the caramel. After extracting the double shot of espresso, evenly mix it very well so that the caramel can fully mix into the espresso to create a good base. Then prepare our milk for steaming. Milk steaming is very important. You need to learn and master it. This is the only way you can be able to make a good latte art on your hot caramel latte. Then the final step of making a hot caramel latte is adding a caramel syrup on top. This is how you can make a hot caramel latte. And our next coffee drink is going to be the hot Spanish latte. This is very common in the Middle East. You will find it in almost every coffee shop. It's a combination between the sweetened condensed milk, a shot of espresso, and well-steamed milk. To make a hot Spanish latte, I'll start by measuring 30 ml of the sweetened condensed milk into my glass, then preparing the double shot of espresso for the hot Spanish latte. I'm using a double shot of espresso because it's the most basic thing I can share with you. But if you're someone who doesn't want a strong cup of coffee, you can use a single shot of espresso. After extracting the double shot of espresso, evenly mix it well until it fully dissolves into the espresso. Then prepare the milk for steaming so that you can be able to make a good latte art on your hot Spanish latte. Milk steaming is one of the most challenging skills for baristas. This is why I've made a full guide explaining how you can steam your milk and have a good texture, which is going to enable you to make a good latte art on your cup of coffee. This is a simple tulip latte art that you can achieve if you learn how to steam your milk very well. And this is how you can make a hot Spanish latte. And our third coffee drink is going to be the hot vanilla latte. A hot vanilla latte, you're going to need a vanilla syrup, a shot of espresso, and also well-steamed milk. And you can also make a good latte art on your hot vanilla latte. To make the hot vanilla latte, you start by measuring 30 ml of the vanilla syrup, then preparing for our double shot of espresso to make the hot vanilla latte. The yield out for my double shot of espresso is 30 ml, so I use a 1:1.5 for the double shot of espresso. Evenly mix it very well until it fully dissolves. Then prepare the milk to perfectly steam and create a good latte art on your cup of coffee. This is how you can steam and create that good milk texture that will enable you to make a good latte art on your hot vanilla latte. So after you're done steaming, then you can try pouring a good latte art on your hot vanilla latte. This is a basic stacked tulip for the hot vanilla latte. And this is how you can make a hot vanilla latte. And our last coffee drink is going to be the hot Cafe Mocha, also known as the Mocha Latte. This is the most popular of all these 4 coffee drinks. It's a combination of chocolate, espresso, and well-steamed milk. To make the hot Cafe Mocha, we'll start by adding 30 ml of the chocolate syrup into our glass, then preparing for our double shot of espresso to make the hot Cafe Mocha. Instead of using the chocolate syrup, you can also use cocoa powder when making the hot Cafe Mocha. This is one of the most popular coffee drinks that you will find in all the coffee shops across the world. It's very famous and loved by many coffee lovers. So after extracting the double shot of espresso, evenly mix it until the chocolate sauce dissolves into the espresso. Then prepare the milk to steam and create that perfect milk texture, which is going to enable you to make a good latte art on your cup of coffee. One tip: when you're steaming your milk, you need to steam it below 60 to 65. If you overheat up the milk, it is going to change the taste that you're going to have in your cup of coffee. When you're done steaming, you can now try making a good latte art on your cup of coffee. This is also a double heart basic latte art design, and this is how you can make a hot Cafe Mocha at home as a home barista. Finish by adding chocolate sauce on top for the extra taste of the chocolate. So these are the 4 coffee drinks that I've recommended to most of my customers who love sweet coffees, and they have loved the experience. But one of the key things when you're ordering for these coffee drinks, they can also be made iced. This is why I would recommend for you to watch this video next for the best way you can make the best iced coffees. These 4 coffee drinks and many more others. This is one of the videos that you're going to need to elevate your coffee drinking experience for those people who love iced coffees.